Ventera 7, a mining Rimworld owned by Megacorp. Fisk and Ray got some help from a new crew member, Marco, and began work on the permit test. Their home was built, which Marco has moved into, and a barn was raised for storage. Today, they need to move forward with building another home, a community building, and planning their town hall. Fisk, we need to get started. I was sleeping so well. I know, Marco and I got another wheat farm going while you were asleep. Wanted to make sure we had enough wheat for the cows and us. Plus extra for the mud brick paths. Why didn't you wake me sooner? I could have helped with that. You looked tired after crossing the desert the other day, so I wanted to let you rest up. Thank you. Not gonna lie, it was rough getting the cows back. They kept trying to break their leads. I knew a guy who mooed at the cows to make them follow. It didn't work out for him. So what are we working on today? I figured I would get some watchtowers up on the north and south sides of the area. Figure the roads need to connect up to the mine, and we need to clear the overgrowth so we have room to build. Sounds like I'm on the design and build of another community build and a home. Saving the town hall for last. Yeah, I'm not sure yet how we should build the town hall, so I want some time to let it simmer. Okay, we have our tasks for the day. Let's get to it. Alright, so while the crew is getting their stuff together, I want to show a little progress report. We got 2 watchtowers, one on the north end, one on the south end. Didn't really have a big plan in mind. Like, I seen some artwork that I liked and felt it fit. Yeah, up close it's not as great. You know, it is textured and stuff. Went with andesite, tough, polished tough, polished andesite. Stuck to those blocks. Wanted something that was like a little sci-fi modern. Something that seems like it's been there for a while. You know, from a distance it looks a lot better. And that's the thing, you know, it's supposed to look weathered, like, you know, it's been either shot at or, you know, survived storms, that kind of stuff. The pathway, you know, doing the general had to stop for a second. For some odd reason my audio switched out, don't know why. Anyway, as I was saying, you know, we got the mud bricks, polished granite. I was thinking about adding regular granite. I may end up doing that at some point, but right now I haven't decided. I know I want this, I just don't know if I want regular granite in it. The pathway isn't a requirement yet as far as the permit's concerned, but I figured let's just get a start on it now. So we got a permit that connects up the barn, the 3 homes, sorry, I forgot about Marcos. The 3 homes, and it connects up to the mine. Future things don't say they have to connect up to the watchtowers, but you know, I'll probably end up doing some sort of connection up there. We've also got another source of food. We had some rabbits jumping around in the desert, so figured pick up some rabbits, get them going. But yeah, so far I'm liking what I'm seeing here. So the crew still needs to get one more house, a community building, and a town hall going. And I'm thinking the house is going to go on top of this, mainly because of, you know, trying to show, you know, using space. You know, it's like, hey, we've already claimed this for residential, why not just build on top of it? You know, so build up, not out. Eventually we will be building out with that kind of stuff, but I think for the time being, I think what I'm going to do, yeah, what I'm thinking is, I guess I can bring you guys in on this while I iron axe. So something I'm thinking about. Now, I'm not going to do it with scaffold. Scaffold is just the current block that I've got on me. That, no, don't need that. Okay, who got built what up? Where? Oh, there. Just thinking something like this. Come up here, and put, you know, the entrance to the building back here, but it connects up to here, comes across, thinking like bring it over. I'm just gonna take these out. Whoop. But yeah, come across like this. That way we have a residential up here, gets our sides going. Don't know if I'll use this for the building or if I'll just turn this into a porch area. And then of course, you know, we'll have ladders here so we can get onto the roof of this. Maybe build some, once we get Silk Touch going, we can get some grass farms going. So yeah, I think, yeah, we're going to go with that. So the big question that's going to come to mind is how to connect them. Like, yeah, it's obviously going to overlay, so we can get away with just coming straight across. But part of me wants to add a detail to it. I'll explain it in a second. You know what? Let's just go grab the oak now. We can do this on camera. Let's see, where's oak? Where's oak? And this is not going to be my permanent. This is just temporary. Gives us something to work with. Fence, oak fence, gate. How are we doing on time? We're doing good on time. So let's eat some food. All right. So I'm going to remove these. So did something? No, I thought I went up here. Guess I was wrong. So let's just get the last of these out since we're up here. And so I know we'll be building across. But what I want to try is figure out how it connects, because, you know, this is going to be overhead. So I'm thinking, whoops, no, too low, too low, too low. I'm thinking something along these lines. And then if we do that, so what would happen? What would we do to well, we can add that for a little decoration. I like the, you know, little gap here. We could also put some fences here, just as, like, for stability's sake. Gives a little more detail to down here. We would have to put out the... We would have to switch this out for brick, that's for sure. Moon's coming up, so let's sleep the night away. I had to get a picture of the watchtowers, so that's why spectator. So what could we do? Because obviously, well, hold on, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, so obviously this would have to be flooring. So we would have to get well, I think we would need red smooth redstone. Yeah, smooth red sand, sorry. You know what? Let's use this. Dirt, sand. Oh, here we go. Let's just bring this in case we need more. We'll grab the oak planks. Guess we'll grab some more of that. And a storm is going. So. Let's see, we can do something like this. Alright, so we can do something like this. This would help keep the floor look that we're doing. But now we gotta figure out how to bring this across. Which, what we could do... I'm just trying to make this a little random. Okay, that would give us that to work with. Okay, so now we got the underside. Now, this could be just a matter of something that needs to be fixed when we get to the later points of technology. We could... Oh, no, I can't do a solid block there. So never mind, not going to do that. Well, what we could do... Because again, this is supposed to be solar punk. We could get some vegetation here. It would cover up. And add a little green. I think we might do that, but again, we need to find the vegetation and stuff first. Which, you know, I don't have leaves on me. I mean, there's trees up there, but I don't think they're the right green for what we're going for. Don't mind this. Yeah. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to take this out, build up steps here so that we can get up here, and then we need to build up the house up here. And yeah, this will give us a little room to work with. Ooh, I just noticed that. We're going to have to get rid of those. Might as well. Alright. Yeah, I think we can work with that. Yeah, we're going to go with that. So what I need to do is I need to get the stairs up here, and then we need to get building on this. That'll get us another house, and then we got to figure out the community building and the town hall. I would like to just get those done this episode, so that way the crew can start working with the new materials, you know, diamonds and all that, in the next episode. So, let's get to it. Alright, so something we need to get going with this being the whole solar punk thing is that we need to have gardens and farms and all that kind of stuff wherever we can put them. So something I want to do is I want to get a farm up here on the residential building. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can place that here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I'll probably come in is I'll come in with some oak logs, not oak logs, but oak planks. You know, put a little edge, because it'd be nice to have a little what do you call it? Something that connects. So something I want to get going. We don't really have a potato or beetroot farm, so I think up here we're going to start that. And alright, so we got that. Get the potatoes. Alright, potatoes on one side, beetroot on another. Alright, that should help start getting the crops growing so we can at least start farming them. And let's see, we've got the ladder here, so let's cut this out. Can I remove this? I sorta can. What we'll do is we'll put stairs here so it's like they, you know, climb up onto here. And I've got the layouts ready for both the town hall and the clinic, so just need to get on to building those. But I think, let's see, oak, here we go. We got oak. Don't have a lot of oak. Let's do this. And get some oak stairs going. I think we'll keep the oak slabs. Something I want to check is the water coming down. I'm not coming down, but is it dripping? Yeah, it's dripping right there. So we'll put a slab here. Oh, we can't put a slab here. Can we... Okay, we can remove that. And we can try doing something like that. Nope, it... Don't know why, but for some odd reason, I lost audio there for a second. So let's see, does this work? Yeah, that works. Alright. So we can use that so it's, you know, not dripping down. We can use the stairs here. Well, you know what? No, let's go with the oak. So we'll put this for now so we can come up here. And I think what I'm going to do is take this out. And we'll come like this. And like I said, we'll bring this, well, you probably can, I can show some of it now. You know, bring this around, and what we could do is we could put fences up here to help with, you know, A, you know, staying safe up here, and B, give us some posts to put lights on. Now this also gives us room to put another solar panel. So we might look into putting a solar panel right here. So I'm going to continue working on this. Probably what you guys will see next is the clinic being worked on, and then we will go from there. Okay, the road is built and trees are under control again. North and south watchtowers are in place. Fourth residential home built and ready for people to move in. You built it on top of our homes. Nice. Add some height and detail to the town. So what is left? A community building and a town hall? I have some plans for the town hall, thinking sandstone and mangrove wood, but I want to get the community building done first. Okay, so time for a brainstorming session. Once we get diamonds, we will need a library for enchanting. Trying to think of what we can use now. The best I have is specialized stone storage. A clinic wouldn't be bad to have. Honestly, a clinic would be a good way to promote health and wellness. Sounds like we have a winner then. I'll get the build list made so we know what we will need. Looking good, and I like that we were able to put farms on top of the place. Best use of the space I could come up with. We also have an infirmary in case people need to stay here, as well as a space for medicine, storage, and potion brewing. We are ready to make the town hall. I double checked the space and the room count. Everything should be good with the permit. Alright, one more push and we get diamonds to work with. I'm looking forward to the redstone. So I wanted to take a moment before we return the story back to the crew. Did a little extra detailing that wasn't in the time lapse. What I'll probably end up doing, because I know the time lapses and stuff, there's not a lot of detailing going on. First off, I don't know if there's going to be a second floor to this building or not yet. I've still got to figure it out. So I didn't want to put anything up here until I knew what the plan was. You know, the original plan was like just get the town hall built so we can get to the next stage. Added in some stairs to add in little pock marks into the wall. Try to break it up a little so it's not as flat. Added in some mangrove fence posts and fence gates, so it's similar to, the other buildings, but it's, mangrove, so different. Also got the lanterns. But yeah, technically this building meets the requirements. We got a meeting room. We got a room that can be, no, like this would be the mayor's office. This is obviously the lobby. This is a hallway that leads to the treasury, but this could also count for the empty room. I do not like that. Hold on, I gotta fix that. There we go. And as you can see, I've been updating the treasury with things that we've collected and all that, so trying to make sure we're good for the next stages. So yeah, we're technically done with this, so I will let the story continue on, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Finally, it is done. The town hall is done. All conditions met. Diamond access approved. Again, creepy that it knows automatically when we meet the requirements. Very creepy. Hey, is that a messenger droid coming up? Looks like it came from Cladoon. And there's another one that looks like it's heading to the shipwreck beach. Message for Fisk and Ray from Mayor Red. What's the message? Mayor Red requests a meeting with Fisk, Ray, Marco, and Mayor Blue at the Spawn Chords Town Hall tomorrow at noon. Okay, we need a better name than Spawn Chords. Send a reply. We accept and will be waiting for Mayor Red. Message received. Dismissed? Dismissed. Okay, how did Mayor Red know we had a town hall? We just finished it. If he knows about the permits, then he might know what we would have to do to progress. However, how did he know we got one built? Regardless, we should hear him out. He even wants Mayor Blue here. Tomorrow is going to be interesting.